This is Imran Jamil once again. What we're doing today is one of the first things that I do with any bike that I buy, and specifically in this one I feel the need. First of all, I'm really so far astonished by everything that this bike offers. And I was never a GS person, as I said before. I had some issues with the quick shifter, getting used to it. But the people commented that, okay, you don't want to be throttle off while shifting and things like that. Please just go ahead and ride the motorcycles that have really good quick shifters. It does not matter, and it should not matter. So it's getting there though. Now I'm getting the hang of it. Having said that, what we're doing today are two things. First things first, I have relatively bigger hands, so I always, another thing that I put are the rubber or the foam grips. And a lot of people ask me if putting that foam grip like this one, I haven't opened it yet, but I have them on my K1600 GTL. So those really work very well with the heated element that is inside of that, so it doesn't really hinder that much, and they've got good heated grips. So we're going to change that. It's not that big of a deal. Generally in this one I would have to unscrew this so that the handguard basically leaves me space to slip it in. First thing actually what we're going to do is just put this on. It's very simple, and I think it's just the right size. Additional step we're going to have to do is to open this bolt up so that it can free it up a little bit easier for us with the soapy water to slide it in. You need a T45 Torx. It's a very easy thing, and just make sure you don't strip it in any case, let alone when it's a new bike. Stop. All right, so once it's out, make sure that it doesn't drop. It's never good to drop anything. Eventually it scratches up, so the weight comes out, and they have a slot for this to go so that the weight properly sits in. I'm gonna put it over here, and now it's very simple. A lot of people have asked me this question. I've done it in multiple bikes, so hopefully this one will be just as easy. What we are going to do here is, this is soapy water, right? Don't worry about soaking it up, because eventually it's going to dry out and then it'll work. So you're going to do this on both sides. And I hope it's soapy enough though. But let's see. Just to be on the safe side. We're going to put some over here. And the toughest part is to get through this small opening. So just make sure, because it's always challenging in every bike. Once you get past this stage, then it'll become easier. And now my hands are slippery enough that they're not holding even the grip. So, okay, and yes, nice, going. Some bikes it just slides in. All right, so now that this part is done, there you go. Nice and easy. And it'll just dry out once the water goes. And now the grips feel much better. And it's an easy enough upgrade. I also saw some covers after I had ordered this, which had the GS logo and everything over here. That would have been nice. But you know, it's not significant enough for me to wait. So because this thing is very critical to the riding experience that I want to have. All right, so just put this back. And always hand tight it first. So nice and easy. But please make sure when you're doing this, do not over tight it. If you have a Torx wrench, that's good. Otherwise, just as soon as you feel that it's tightening enough, just leave it. Plus, align the bolt very carefully, because it may not go in the first time all the way. And if you use strength to push it further in, to make sure that this is aligned properly, then it may strip the threads. So now it's nice and tight. That's it. We're going to do the same thing over there. So hopefully this video might help some people who want to do that, who feel that, you know, there's a need to have some more grip under their hands. This would be good. So this is another way. If it's not sliding straight through, then you can just put your thumb in here, make sure it's nice and wet, and start pushing from each side. And that way it's gonna start moving. Because if it's just not pushing forward like this, and your hand might be slippery, then this is a better option. So now it's moving forward slowly, but it's doing it. Yeah. Okay, now that you got it over here, almost. All right, so finally, such a simple thing, but not kidding. It takes your patience, and it's easy, but little, I guess, tedious. Now just put this back, and you're done. If I could just put it in. Make sure it's aligned properly. Make sure that you put it properly, and then make sure the bolt is aligned. So take the bolt out. If there's any issue, yeah, now you can put the bolt in. Little things, but literally they can really save you a lot of hassle. If the bolt strips or the thread strip, believe me, I've been there. I'm just so notorious about that. That if I'm doing something with small nuts and bolts, I really have a tendency to strip them just because of the carelessness. Now that it's in, just slowly make sure that you're in straight line, otherwise it'll just strip on a dime. And as soon as you get enough resistance that you can't really easily move further, leave it. You're done. So, and now you're gonna have nice thick grips. If you're not used to them, you need to try them once. And after that, you probably wouldn't go back with those thin grips. They may be okay for off-roading, but on-road riding, I find this much better. Hope you liked the video. Little thing, but it can go a long way in comfort. So if you did, please like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you so much. Take care.